y'all. So before anything, can y'all give me a like for that editing, because that was so hard for me to figure out how to copy. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna do a Tracee Ellis Ross look that she did for W Magazine inspired look. I'm starting off on stretched wash and go hair. So first thing you're gonna need are some, what are these? These are some black medium hair ties. You're also gonna need some small black rubber bands and some braiding hair. And then you're gonna go ahead and part your hair in rather big sections. Now, I just did finger parting and I didn't really care if it was perfect, but you know, if I could go back, I would probably do it with a comb, you know, make it a little bit more snatched looking. So this is what I'm going to do. Instead of using gel, I'm going to just wet my hair to kind of wake it back up again. I'm using aloe vera gel, or aloe vera juice, sorry. And then I'm going to go ahead and smooth that in. And for the styler, I'm going to use some shea butter. Then I'm just going to go ahead and use that just to smooth down the roots or that section of my hair. You don't have to do the entire section because the rest of it is going to be wrapped. Then go ahead and start twisting your hair. This is better than a braid because it gets more of that round effect that you're gonna need at the end. Now the ends, my hair was looking crusty dusty, so I went ahead and wetted it. But you can just leave it as is because we're gonna do some stuff to it later. Now you're gonna need some braiding hair. Just get a thumb's width amount, that will do. And then you're gonna need a small black rubber band to tie the tail end of the braiding hair. Make sure not to do it at the very end so that it doesn't roll off. Now with the hair tie on your hand, or rather around your fingers, you're gonna go ahead and place the braiding hair in between, so you have the tied part in your hand and then the loose part on the back of your hand. And then you'll go ahead and start tying the braiding hair to your twist. And now we can go ahead and start wrapping. So first I'm going to start off with my index or my pointer finger, and I'm just going to use that to help me wrap the braiding hair around the base of the twist, around the hair tie. So I'm gonna wrap around that a couple of times to kind of hide the hair tie and also just to make it look a little bit bulkier in that area. Now with the remaining part of my hair, I started switching off to my middle and my ring finger. So I just switched back and forth, just whatever's comfortable. You see I'm using my other hand to help me pull it through. And I'm just showing you another side that I did. And on this side, I mostly just used my pointer or my index finger. So whatever just feels comfortable. You can stop whenever, but I'm stopping around this point just to be somewhat similar to Tracee's hairstyle. So you're gonna go ahead and tie that off. You'll be left with a little bit of a tail, and just make sure to use your fingers to separate from your hair and the braiding hair. Don't cut your hair, girl. And this is what it's gonna look. It's, you know, a little crazy, but we're gonna work on that. So now we're gonna work on shrinking our ends. So I'm just using some aloe vera juice, and I'm using a Magic Star comb. Those are really nice combs. I would recommend it. It helps to prevent breakage because there's no seams on the teeth of the comb. So that's a pretty nifty comb. So using some liquid, some aloe vera juice, and the comb, I'm working on combing out my hair. Previously it was a wash and go, so there was product, and you know, I was making sure that my hair was clumped. So now we're trying to get all those curl clumps out and shrunken. So you know, this is what I'm doing with so far. But if you still have some cluster of clumps like this, go back again and just repeat the process. That's why I kind of recommend that your hair be stretched but not really defined, so it'll be easier for you to shrink your hair again. Then you can kind of use your comb to tease it and to shape it a little bit too if you need to. And then you are done. So you can do some casual things like get some groceries, have some brunch with the girls, shoot a magazine shoot, you know, do what you do. Thank you all so much for watching, and please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you really like the video. Also push the bell notification so you know when my next video is coming out. And thanks again for watching.